In our crazy nonstop world, the command to just sit down might sound a little, well, too simple, maybe even a bit lazy. But what if it's actually one of the most powerful instructions you could ever follow? Today, we're going to unpack a short 2,000-year-old command that has some really surprising things to say about our productivity, how we solve problems, and even our peace of mind.
So it all starts right here, in this moment from the book of John. Right before this huge miracle of feeding 5,000 people, there's this very specific, very direct instruction. Jesus tells his disciples, make the men sit down. Seems like a simple logistical step before a meal, right? Or is it?
And that's really the question at the heart of what we're exploring. You see, the source material we're looking at today suggests there's a much, much deeper meaning hidden in this seemingly straightforward request. It's asking us to look past the physical act and discover a really powerful principle.
Okay, let's dive into this. The whole instruction feels a bit unusual because it just cuts against the grain of our modern lives, doesn't it? We are always on the move, always multitasking, always doing something. The idea of just stopping and sitting down feels completely counterintuitive to getting things done. So here's the big idea. Sitting down is a metaphor. It represents this really powerful mental and spiritual discipline. And according to our source, this discipline unlocks 3 pretty incredible benefits, and we're going to walk through each one right now.
All right, let's get into our first insight and see how this actually works. The author suggests that stillness isn't passive at all. No way. In fact, it's incredibly productive. It's the place where we generate the focused energy we need to bring something new into the world.
And the source gives us this fantastic analogy, a hen sitting on its eggs. Think about it. It has to sit still, focusing all its energy and attention. That stillness isn't inactivity. It's the actual process of incubation that generates the energy needed to hatch new life. And the same exact principle applies to our ideas and our projects.
And here's the flip side of that. A hen with divided attention, one that's constantly getting up, moving around, well, it leaves its eggs unhatched. The potential is right there, but it's totally wasted. The author argues it is exactly the same with us. When our attention is scattered all over the place, our best ideas never get the focused energy they need to actually come to life.
So the crucial point about sitting isn't just about generating energy, it's also about engaging in a specific kind of deep thinking. And the source text gives this a really fascinating name, brooding. And I promise it is not what you think. In this context, brooding is a totally positive creative force. It's the act of moving over a matter, considering it from all angles, and thinking so deeply about it that a solution is born. The author even connects this to the description of the Holy Spirit moving over the waters at creation, bringing order out of chaos.
And this is where we see the critical difference. Productive brooding is deep, holistic thinking that actually broadens your perspective and births real solutions. Being moody, on the other hand, that's destructive. The author even calls it a cognitive deficiency that just wastes energy and leaves you with absolutely no capacity to solve the problem at hand.
Okay, this idea of focused thought leads us straight into our third insight, and it presents a powerful choice that, let's be honest, we all have to make every single day. The choice between meditation and its destructive twin, worry.
The anchor for this whole idea is this verse from 1 Peter. It's basically presented as a divine invitation, a chance to offload all our anxieties. It's the spiritual foundation for choosing a much better way to handle all the pressures and problems that we face.
So the source presents 2 very distinct paths here. On one side, you've got meditation, which the author calls God's prescription for good success. It's a focused, active way to find solutions. And then on the other side, you've got worry, a totally futile act that accomplishes absolutely nothing. It's the care we're told to cast away, the mental equivalent of being busy but getting nowhere.
So, after all that, what does this actually mean for you right now in your busy life? Let's bring these 3 insights together into one final actionable takeaway. What does it really mean to follow this divine mandate to sit?
Let's bring it all together. The command to sit down isn't about being passive. It's an active, powerful instruction. It's a call to generate productive energy by focusing our attention. It's an invitation to brood on issues, to think deeply until we birth real solutions. And it's a challenge to choose meditation over worry, to choose the divine prescription for success over futile anxiety. And so we end with the author's direct challenge to you.
Beyond just getting everybody ready for a meal, there's clearly so much more to it. We've just unpacked one perspective here, but the ultimate invitation is for you to sit down and find out for yourself the real why behind this simple, yet incredibly profound instruction.